If you're over 60 and relying only on walking to stay healthy, you might be missing the most important piece of the puzzle. Walking is wonderful, but there's one thing it doesn't do well enough, and that's pumping blood back up from your legs to your heart. Today, I'm going to show you 5 simple movements that surgeons and physical therapists use with their own patients to improve circulation, prevent falls, and keep you moving independently for years to come. Stay with me.
Let's talk about something that happens to almost everyone after 60. But nobody really explains it clearly. Your circulation slows down. Not because you've done anything wrong. It's just biology. As we age, the valves in our veins don't work as efficiently. The muscles that help pump blood back to the heart lose some of their strength. And gravity? Gravity never takes a day off. So what happens? Blood pools in your lower legs. Your feet feel cold, even on warm days. Your ankles swell by the evening. You feel a little unsteady when you stand up. Maybe you've noticed tingling or heaviness in your calves. And here's the part most people don't realize. Poor circulation doesn't just make your legs uncomfortable. It affects your balance. It affects your energy. It increases your risk of dangerous blood clots. Walking helps, yes. But walking alone doesn't create the strong pumping action your veins need to move blood upward efficiently. That's where these 5 movements come in. They're designed to activate your calf muscles, what doctors call the second heart, and gently restore circulation from the ground up. And the best part? You can do them all from a chair. Now I want you to know this isn't just my opinion. Research published in the Journal of Vascular Surgery shows that simple ankle and calf exercises can significantly improve venous return. That's the flow of blood back to your heart. Vascular surgeons recommend these movements to their patients before and after surgery, because they work. Physical therapists use them in fall prevention programs, because when your circulation improves, so does your balance, your reaction time, and your confidence. This isn't about becoming an athlete. It's about giving your body the gentle, targeted support it needs to function the way it's meant to. I want to pause for just a moment and say this. If you've been feeling frustrated with your body, if you've noticed changes and didn't know what to do, if you've felt a little bit invisible in the world of fitness advice, I see you. This is not your fault. You haven't failed. Your body is just asking for a different kind of care now. And the beautiful thing is, it's never too late to respond. You don't need expensive equipment. You don't need to be in perfect shape. You just need a few minutes, a chair, and the willingness to show up for yourself. That's all. Before we dive into the exercises, I'd love to know who's watching today. Take a second and comment below with your age in your country. For example, 68 Canada, or 72 United States. It really helps me understand this community, and it's wonderful to see how many of us are choosing to stay strong, active, and independent together. Alright, let's get started. Exercise number 5, seated ankle pumps. We're starting with number 5 on our countdown, seated ankle pumps. This is the simplest move on the list, but don't underestimate it. Why it matters? Your ankles control the very first step in your body's circulation chain. Every time you flex and point your foot, you're squeezing the veins in your lower leg and pushing blood upward, back toward your heart. When you don't move your ankles enough, blood sits still. That's when you get swelling, stiffness, and that heavy, achy feeling. What happens if you ignore it? Over time, poor circulation in the ankles can lead to chronic swelling, skin changes, and even ulcers in severe cases. It also weakens the stabilizing muscles around your ankle joint, which increases fall risk. How to do it? Sit tall in a sturdy chair, feet flat on the floor. Slowly point your toes forward, like you're pressing a gas pedal. Hold for 2 seconds. Then pull your toes back toward your shins as far as comfortable. Hold for 2 seconds. That's 1 rep. Do 15 to 20 reps, moving slowly and with control. Safety tip. If you have arthritis or stiffness, don't force the range of motion. Go as far as feels good. Even small movements make a difference. Exercise number 4, seated marching. Number 4, seated marching. This one feels almost playful, but it's doing serious work behind the scenes. Why it matters? Marching in place activates your hip flexors, your core, and most importantly, your calf muscles. Every time you lift your knee, you're encouraging fresh blood flow through your entire lower body. It also improves coordination and wakes up the connection between your brain and your legs, which is critical for balance. What happens if you ignore it? When we stop lifting our knees regularly, our hip flexors shorten. That leads to a shuffling gait, which is one of the biggest predictors of falls. You lose the ability to clear obstacles, curbs, rugs, even small bumps, and that's when accidents happen.
Let the stomach loose.
How to do it?
So keep the stomach tight.
Sit up
lift
straight,
up,
hands resting on the sides of
come
your
down
chair
nice
or
and
on
slow
your
with the
thighs.
stomach still engaged.
Lift your right knee as high
and
as
then
comfortable,
come up,
then lower it
keep
back
the stomach
down.
nice and tight.
Lift your left knee,
Come down.
lower it. Keep
Tighten
alternating
up
in
your
a
stomach
gentle marching
again.
rhythm.
Lift up.
Do this for 30 to 60
Keep
seconds.
it tight as you come
Safety
down.
tip. If balance is a concern, hold on to the sides of the chair. You're not trying to lift your knees to your chest, just a few inches off the floor is perfect. Exercise number 3, seated calf raises. This is where we really start waking up that second heart. Why it matters? Your calf muscles are designed to act like a pump. When they contract, they squeeze the deep veins in your legs and force blood upward against gravity. But if those muscles are weak or inactive, that pump doesn't work well. Blood pools. Circulation suffers. Calf raises directly strengthen this pumping mechanism. What happens if you ignore it? Weak calves mean poor venous return. That can lead to varicose veins, chronic leg fatigue, and dizziness when you stand up, what doctors call orthostatic hypotension. It also contributes to instability when walking, especially on uneven surfaces. How to do it?
To return to the
Sit in your chair with feet flat on the floor, hip width apart. Press down through the balls of your feet and lift both heels off the ground as high as you can. Hold at the top for 2 seconds. Feel your calves squeeze. Lower your heels slowly back to the floor. That's 1 rep. Do 15 to 20. Safety tip. If you feel cramping, pause and gently flex your feet. This means your muscles are waking up. Hydrate well, and try again with fewer reps. Exercise number 2, ankle circles. This is one of the most underrated exercises for circulation and joint health. Why it matters? Ankle circles work your joint through its full range of motion in all directions. That mobilizes the small muscles, tendons, and veins around the ankle. It also stimulates synovial fluid production, the natural lubricant inside your joints, which keeps things moving smoothly and pain-free. And because you're rotating the ankle, you're gently massaging the veins and encouraging blood flow from multiple angles. What happens if you ignore it? Stiff ankles lead to compensations. You start walking differently. Your knees and hips take extra stress. Over time, this creates a chain reaction of pain and instability. You also lose proprioception, your body's ability to sense where your foot is in space, which makes tripping much more likely. How to do it? Sit comfortably. Lift your right foot slightly off the floor.
Sit down.
Slowly rotate your ankle in a circle. Imagine you're drawing a circle in the air with your big toe. Do 10 circles in one direction, then 10 circles in the opposite direction. Switch to your left foot and repeat. Safety tip. Move gently. If you hear clicking or popping, that's usually normal. But if there's pain, reduce the range of motion or skip. Exercise number 1, climax exercise. And now, the number 1 most powerful movement for circulation, balance, and fall prevention over 60. This is the exercise vascular surgeons recommend to their own patients. Number 1, seated heel-toe rocks. Let me explain why this is so effective. Why it matters. This movement combines everything we've done so far, ankle mobility, calf activation, and controlled weight shifting, into one fluid motion. But here's the key. It mimics the natural gait cycle. It trains your body to smoothly transition from heel to toe, which is exactly what happens when you walk. Except now, you're doing it slowly, with full control, in a safe seated position. This builds strength, coordination, and circulation all at once. Studies show that practicing controlled rocking motions improves proprioception, reduces fall risk, and can even lower blood pressure by improving overall vascular function. What happens if you ignore it? If you never practice this rocking motion, your gait becomes flat and stiff. You lose the natural spring in your step. That makes walking more exhausting, reduces shock absorption in your joints, and increases the chance of stumbling. How to do it? Sit tall in your chair, feet flat on the floor. Press down through your heels and lift your toes off the ground. Hold for 2 seconds. Now shift your weight forward. Press through the balls of your feet and lift your heels off the ground. Hold for 2 seconds. Rock back to your heels. Continue this smooth rocking motion, heel, toe, for 20 to 30 repetitions. Safety tip: keep your core engaged. Don't lean your whole body forward and back, just shift the weight in your feet. If you feel unsteady, place your hands on your thighs or the sides of the chair for support. There you have it. 5 simple, powerful movements that can transform your circulation, your balance, and your confidence. You don't need to do all of them every day. Even just picking 2 or 3 and doing them consistently will make a noticeable difference. The key is showing up. Your body is incredibly resilient. It responds to care. It responds to consistency. And it responds to kindness. Every time you do one of these exercises, you're sending a message to your body that says, I'm choosing strength. I'm choosing independence. I'm choosing to take care of myself. And that matters. Because staying active isn't just about avoiding problems. It's about staying present in your own life. It's about playing with your grandchildren, traveling, gardening, walking through the park without worry. It's about living fully on your terms for as long as possible. You deserve that. If this video helped you today, I'd be so grateful if you'd hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. I create new videos every week specifically for our community. People over 60 who are committed to staying strong, healthy, and independent. And please drop a comment below. Let me know which exercise you're going to try first, or share your own tips for staying active. We're all in this together. Thank you so much for being here. Take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next one.